Hi everyone! Welcome to my new YouTube channel, Paint with Jen. Just like the title says, my name is Jen and I love to paint. Today I'm using watercolor to paint. My first steps are putting down a light wash. With watercolor, you always work light to dark. Unlike acrylic or even gouache, I can't paint something light over a dark color in watercolor. It took me a while to get used to painting in watercolor, but I've come to really love it. I also like painting with other mediums as well, like acrylic and gouache and a little bit of oil. I haven't gotten too much into oil yet, but I hope to in the future. I also like to create art digitally on my computer. I usually work in Photoshop. So since this is a Meet the Artist video, I thought I would talk about a few of my favorite things. Number one is pretty obvious. I love art. I love creating art. I love going to museums and looking at art. I think without art in our lives, it would be a very dull and boring place. My choice of creativity right now is watercolor, like I'm using. Number two, something else that I love to do is reading books. I mainly read fiction. I did read a lot for college, nonfiction, but my love is fiction books. I love reading graphic novels, science fiction, fantasy, and regular books. Number three, so I do love watching movies, and I especially love scary movies. Now, I'm not so much for gore, but I do like the spooky ones with ghosts and the supernatural, stuff that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Of course, that's not to say that that's my only choice in movies. I do love comedies and dramas and science fiction a lot. Number four, I love a variety of music, but there's a special place in my heart for 80s music. There's just something about the 80s that brings back my childhood. And a lot of times when I'm working on a piece, I'll have 80s music playing in the background. Number five, I do like a variety of food, but I have to say that Italian food is probably my all-time favorite. Like, pasta is my kryptonite. I love pasta. I do love Mexican food too, and American, Japanese, Chinese. I like all sorts, but if I had to choose one forever, I guess it would probably be Italian food. Number six, and that also brings me to desserts. I love desserts. I love cheesecake, ice cream, cookies. I don't really like everything sugary. Like if it's too sugary, I don't like it, but I do think of iced coffee sometimes as a dessert. Number seven, comic conventions. That holds a special place in my heart. I've gone to several comic conventions, San Diego Comic-Con, WonderCon, Long Beach Con. I live in California, so those are easy for me to get to. I really enjoy going to comic conventions. I love walking around and seeing all the art in Artist Alley and checking out what everybody's selling. I've never had my own table for art. I just like walking around, but maybe in the future. Number 8. Something else that I love is going to the beach, being in the outdoors. I love getting back to nature. And lastly is my favorite, my dog. I love my dog. My dog is a mix. He's part Maltese and Shih Tzu. He's so sweet and loving. He would never hurt anyone. He's got a really cute personality, although he can get kind of mad sometimes and grumpy, but he's older, so. I use a light wash for the watercolor on my hair first. It almost looks blonde in the beginning, but it's not. I'm not blonde. It's actually the lightest brown in my palette. And then I'm building gradually up from there with different watercolor browns. From there, I will then go on and use colored pencil to help bring out the different shades of my brown hair. Here I'm using a Copic Multiliner pen. I like using these pens. I'm not sponsored by them. They especially work very well when you're working with watercolor. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please click the like if you did and subscribe for more videos in the future. To go to my Instagram, please type in Paint with Jen M, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!